All right, guys. So we should be on the other stream now. Who else is fighting on Bellator card? Dust Guy and Kevin J. Spacey are dating. Kevin Spacey kicked him out of bed. He said he smelled like shit. All right, guys. I don't know what stream we're getting. It still says Uriah Hall versus Sean Strickland. Do we have multiple streams going here? Yeah, it says live-ish. So, all right. I guess we're going to... Okay, we're going to kill this stream. I don't know why it... why the other one didn't start, but when this stream kills, you should see the other one pop up. Oh, okay, there we go. You'll no longer be live and your viewers will be set to your new stream. There we go. All right, Jaron Gooden warming up in the back here on UFC, but we're switching over to Bellator. I'm on both at once, says Billy. Are you still on both at once? Should just be one now. What's up, Billy? What's up, J Dig? Clavid in the house. All right, guys. Should be a great Bellator card. We'll have to switch over, though, for the main event over on to the UFC for Sean Strickland and Uriah Hall still. Is this a pre-recorded stream? No. Hi, what's up, Ordinary Pete? Yes, we're live now. Yeah, we're live now. As long as I can... Just had to find my Roku remote. Am I the only one who is live? No, there should be, we should all be live on this stream now. Says 7 of us over here. All right. And somebody already gave me a thumbs down. What the fook? Okay, welcome back. All right, welcome back, boys. And it is Bellator time. If you're watching along, it is on Showtime. Like I said, you should be able to get a free trial of Showtime if you don't already have it. 7-day, 30 days, something like that. Just go to their website. What's up, Guerrero? Guerrero Gringo, 8 people watching. Yes, it's getting over quick. And there it says, Mac 209, top contender. Thank you again for becoming a premium member. All right, guys. Just switch on over to Showtime. That's what I'm doing right now. Got a good fight right at the start of this. First fight of the night. I'm going to bring up Bellator on my phone right now, though. But Goiti... All right, we will see a winner crowned tonight in the Featherweight Grand Prix tournament here for Bellator. Patricio Pitbull, Aj McKee. To tell you guys how important this fight is in Bellator. 6 years ago, when he was only 21 years old, Aj McKee called out Patricio Pitbull. He said, "I'm coming for your belt." 6 years ago. Now he's 27 years old. I don't think he expected it to be 6 years before he got the title shot. But one of the craziest stats on that is Patricio Pitbull is still the featherweight champion 6 years later. I mean, how cool is that? One of the top pound for pound out there. Oh. Did I see Robert Kerrigan in here? I'll tell you what, the new Bellator website sucks, though. It is hard. It's very hard to continue to find the fights and stuff. It's a horrible, horrible site. All right, guys, main card. Goiti Yamauchi, 25-5 in the lightweight division, taking on Chris Gonzales. First fight of the night. And this is, without a doubt, I would say the biggest fight in Bellator history. And I expect it to be the best fight in Bellator history. I don't know if it's quite going to live up to Brian Barberena versus Jason Witt, but it should be the best that Bellator's ever had to offer. Who would have thought that fight might end up stealing the show for the entire weekend? What a fight. All right, undefeated Chris Gonzales coming up against Goiti Yamauchi. First fight of the night. 14 watching, 15. Make sure and hit that like button again. New stream. So new likes, 2 thumbs down already. What's going on there? You want to go? Somebody give me thumbs down. You want to go? You want a piece of this? All right, let's check out the chat. Thanks everybody showing back up. I see Billy, J Dig, Clavid, Derp, Crunch, Pete, Guerrero, Gringo, King James, Clavid. I don't see RKK. Oh, there he is. Okay, I missed it. Who won the Uriah Hall fight? He has not fought yet. We'll pay attention to Uriah Hall when that one comes over. What's up, Snake Plissken in the house? My man. No, UFC main isn't on yet. That card hasn't started, y'all. Bad websites in 2021. Thumbs down. Yeah, it's horrible. Why would it get... Oh, this match should be over soon. Why would it get hacked? The ravishing Robert Kerrigan, huh? Yeah, I missed you in the last couple streams, Robert. I've had 4 accounts yanked. A YouTube account and my Twitter. Damn, mine got deleted for talking about making brownies. I sure as hell am shadow banned. Well, yeah. Yeah, aren't we all? If you speak your mind on YouTube, seems like you're pretty much shadow banned. Has Lima and MVP been disclosed? I don't know that it's official. I think it is, though. Pretty sure I'm shadow banned, too. Only 3 people look at my story. Yeah, you don't know what shadow banned is. Had to make it 12 likes. So thank you, Clavid. At least that's what you said before you unfollowed me. This is a complete gathering of the fights of friends, family, minus some pizza. Yeah, he's MIA. I think you ran away. I thought meant you were hacked. Clavid got mad at me for giving him props on my Instagram and unfollowed. Then read it and followed back. R.I.P. Song Pizza. Yeah, he just disappeared. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened to him. He disappeared. I didn't kick him off. Brent Premis and Islam Mamedov fighting later. I mean, there's some good fights on this card. Like I said, Emmanuel Sanchez also fighting tonight. One of the top pound-for-pound fighters probably to ever fight in Bellator. And most exciting, too, Emmanuel Sanchez. Song Pizza moved to Comet Pizza. Oh, no, I thought someone was like telling me, sorry, Pete's channel isn't Pete anymore. Yeah, he did have a blue wrench, King James, at one time. All right, the undefeated Chris Gonzales making his way down to the cage. 31 years old. He can be undefeated all he wants. He's a big underdog tonight. 6-time Greco-Roman All-American wrestler, Chris Gonzales. If there was a draft for MMA of guys that are just coming into the sport, this guy would have been taken very high. And you see him in his match against Roger Huerta. Dominating performance. I mean, not a wrestler. Not only did he out-wrestle him, he outstruck Robert. Had his way with him. And pounded him out. Clavage, you ain't playing me for a fool. You got mad because I told you to Google it. Oh, well, we keep rocking, baby. Chris Gonzales gets beat tonight. I think so too, Derb Crunch. All right, 22 up in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, hey, you can't comment, so you'll know it soon. So you'll have to hit that subscribe button. Probably why I got a few thumbs down. People were pissed off they couldn't troll. You got to be subscribed, and then you got to wait 3 minutes now to comment. All right, most submissions in Bellator history with 8. Number 5th ranked lightweight in the world, or excuse me, in Bellator, Goiti Yamauchi. What's up, Robert? Found a workaround on how to get and stay drunk at Disney Magic Kingdom. Of course you did. Doesn't involve a needle. Yeah, I was a little worried about you, Robert. I didn't see you. I did 2 judo streams. I didn't see you on Wednesday and Thursday, and then I didn't see you at UFC. When does your other channel start, Mike, or did I miss it? September 11th. Saturday, September 11th will be the debut. And I'll tell you what, some of the stuff I'm looking into, it's I had a couple sleepless nights. I'm getting better at it now. But Chris Gonzales 6-0, Goiti Yamauchi 25-5. Gonzalez 2 years older at 30 years old, an inch taller at 5'11". Yamauchi has a 1-inch reach advantage at 74 inches. Sup, y'all? I'm Break at Work. Thought I'd stop in and say hello. Well, thank you, MA Knowledge. Appreciate it. No pressure, but just to let you know, if you leave it playing in the background while you're working, Fights with Friends community gets the watch time still. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need to make it where you can't like or dislike unless you're to subscribe. Then if you unsub, after you like or dislike, it goes away. I like it. All people in this chat are going to jail. All right, out of the blue corner. 6-0 as a professional. 5-0 as Bellator with 1 knockout. A 6-time Greco-Roman American Wrestling Champion, Chris Gonzales. Already been there. All right, and out of the red corner, he is the favorite. 17 first-round submissions in his career. 25-5 as a professional with the most submissions in Bellator history. Goiti Yamauchi. Referee will be maybe the best in the business, Mike Beltran. Guys, just see the Jaron Gooden KO. No, I didn't. Some of these guys probably did. I need more screens in here. I got OBS on one screen to my left. I got the fights in front of me on the right. I got the chat on the on my phone. Nice body kick there for Yamauchi. And I thought Yamauchi did win his last fight and got screwed by the judges. He's going to be looking to finish tonight. I have him by submission, by the way. Nice inside leg kick there from Gonzalez. Can Gonzalez pull off the upset here? What a big win this would be. Nice straight right and a left hook from Gonzalez. Yes, Gonzalez is only 6-0, but I mean, he has talent well beyond those 6 fights. Nice outside leg kick from Gonzalez. And he's not one of those guys that's just going to go in and go for a double right out of the gate. Nice left hand to the body there from Gonzalez. Yes, he has his wrestling, but he'll work it into with the rest of his game. Nice front kick to the knee there from Gonzalez. Lima versus MVP is in London, I think. Yep. Quit looking in the souls of people of this channel. They will probably give you some real sleepless nights. I like it. I like it, JT. You are right, too. Nice inside leg kick there from Chris Gonzales. Yamauchi looking to set up that patented right hand. Oh, nice body kick there from Yamauchi. Good outside leg kick from Gonzalez. Inside leg kick from Yamauchi. Outside leg kick lands for Gonzalez. Oh, flying knee attempt there for Goiti, but not able to land it. Nice right hand from Gonzalez. Yamauchi's a bit ambidextrous, switching back and forth in the stances here. Got 3 dislikes, Mike. Good job. Who dislikes Mike? Mint time. Mike got no haters. How many dislikes can you get? Are you giving me dislikes from different accounts, Derp Crunch? Good front kick out to the body from Gonzalez, but look at the uppercut. Uppercut for the left and the right from Yamauchi and a left hook. Yamauchi's got some fast hands. Nice right hand, though, there from Chris Gonzalez. And he's going to push Yamauchi up against the fence. He's looking to wrestle now. Nice knee to the body from Yamauchi. Uppercut and a hook from Gonzalez. In the center of the cage, straight right from Yamauchi. And he stopped that double leg from Chris Gonzalez. That is no small feat. Nice left hook from Yamauchi. Oh, beautiful combination from Yamauchi. Make no mistake, this is a huge fight for both guys. Nice right uppercut from Yamauchi. Yamauchi coming off a loss. I thought he got robbed in a decision. Oh, big right hook. Left hook on the other side from Yamauchi and a nice straight right. Big 1-2 for Yamauchi and he floors Gonzalez. And here comes the ground and pound to the body and the head. It is all over. Goiti Yamauchi with the finish in the very first round. Chris Gonzalez, the first loss of his career, and Yamauchi gives him a free lesson. He might not have charged him in cash, but he's going to be paying for it tomorrow. Let's see the replay here. Right here. There's the 1-2. Right on the chin. ground and pound. He's not defending himself. And Mike Beltran, one of the best in the business. Stopping the fight there. Good stoppage by Mike Beltran. Whoever disliked, meet me outside. I like it. I'm sorry, I've been drinking a bit. If you dislike, that's your choice. But still, if you want to go outside, right? Told you I picked winner to start night. Yeah, baby. Yep, you got it, Derp. Me and you both. Hey, we picked a winner. What do you know? All right, guys. It is great match after great match on, what could end up being the best Bellator card of all time. It's off to a great start. Former lightweight champion Brent Primus coming up next against Islam Mamedov. But what a victory for Goiti Yamauchi. The Japanese community handing the entire world their asses in judo right now in the Olympics. And Goiti Yamauchi takes down American wrestling tonight. Tied for 7th most wins in Bellator history with 12. He has the most submissions ever. For his career, he's got 17 first round submissions, because this wasn't a submission. It was a ground and pound, but it's probably Douche Guy or Liam you two disliked. Yeah. Well, they have sad, pathetic lives, so we all know that. But hey, we got 20 people watching and only 11 likes. Oh, no, it updated, excuse me. 20 likes, thank you. And one of those dislikes must have been an accident, because I see it's gone now. So whoever that was, thank you for fixing that. Told y'all would be fast. And it was fast. Hey, he's a fun guy to watch, though. Goiti Yamauchi. And I'm maybe most impressed with his takedown defense tonight, though. He stopped the takedowns from a guy who, is an incredible wrestler. 6-time Greco-Roman American wrestling champion. And he couldn't even take Yamauchi down. That's how good his takedown defense is. That's pretty incredible, really. I'm dead. Feel scared. One of the dislikes off. Now it's only 2 dislikes instead of 3. Okay, Derp. Philip, Arcade, Robert, all going to jail. What's up, CKO and Defender? Hey, thanks for coming in, man. Great to see you as well. All right, 25 people up in here. And I'm already seeing it was a good idea to set a separate stream for this, because we already have more people in here than we did the entire UFC stream. Probably just because so oversaturated with UFC. Guys, make sure and tell me, though, when Sean Strickland and Uriah Hall in the main event comes, we'll at least keep tabs on it. Aj McKee is in the building. 12 of 17 wins by knockout or submission. 6 of each. 6 knockouts, 6 subs. Yep. Hey, I got your backs, Bill. Yep. There's Phil D187. And the champ is here. The champ is here. Patricio Pitbull has showed up. Got his kid with him there. Gotta hope you win when you bring your kid with you. Not so sure I would make that move, but also not criticizing. But, I mean, Aj McKee, he's been calling out Patricio since this tournament began. He's been saying, I'm going to take him out. In fact, he's been calling him out for 6 years since he was 21 years old. And like I said earlier, maybe the most amazing part of that is the fact that 6 years later, Patricio Pitbull is still champion. And this was the road to victory. You see Aj McKee finishes Derek Campos in the first fight of this, then defeats former champion Darian Caldwell. Patricio Pitbull knocks out Pedro Carvalho. And then he gets the guillotine, submits former champion Emmanuel Sanchez, who will be fighting later tonight. And Aj McKee and Patricio Pitbull, of course, the stare down before. All the talk is over after tonight, though. Aj McKee, Patricio Pitbull, the Featherweight Bellator World Grand Prix finale. The winner will walk away the champion. A trophy, $1 million richer, and the loser will walk away with just a pillow full of tears and a bad bellyache. They swung first, I swear. I seen it, Phil. Uriah Pitbull. Oh, Uriah Faber versus Pitbull? Or Uriah's in his corner? Why go to the UFC when you're clearing $1 million every tournament for the last 3 years like Pitbull, right? He's also getting $250,000 guaranteed money tonight. So, I mean, I think Bellator is just going to continue to take some of these stars and, they've cleared up some of the money on their roster recently by cutting quite a few guys. They cut former champion Dave Rickles recently. That took a lot of money off of the payroll, but they also cut, former UFC veteran Matt Mitrione. So they're looking to load up. They got money. They got guys. These guys can use their own sponsor, not like UFC acting like they're offended by fighters' sponsors. And then they got, one of the panels on the Octagon saying Crypto.com. And have I told you guys, anybody take a guess what the percentage is, what the fighter take is from the new fight kits. All the fighters have these new fight kits. The UFC and the fighters making money off of that. It's a Crypto.com fight kit. Crypto.com paying, I believe it's a record $275 million, something like that, over 5 years. Take a guess what percentage of that money the fighters get. What percentage of $275 million do the fighters get for the Crypto.com fight kicks? How many title defenses Pitbull had in 6 years? And Marinata says 5, I believe. Pitbull loses tonight. That's the only way I think we'll ever see him, possibly in the UFC. Could be, that's true. Pitbull is a household name, but I'm Team AJ. Man, it could definitely go either way, but yeah, if I'm betting on this one, my pick is Aj McKee tonight. The answer is, you probably guess, 0.1% Derb Crunch. Even worse, zero. The UFC is keeping all of the money off of that, just like they keep all the money off of the video games. They steal the rights. They tell these fighters that they're independent contractors. They steal the rights from the fighters to put on video games, to put on fight kits, and then they take away the right. And that wouldn't upset me so much if they didn't take away the right for the fighters to earn their own money by just wearing their own damn shirt as they walk to the cage. All right, guys. Premis, Islam Mamedov coming up next. Just one loss apiece for these guys. Former champion, Premis. AJ gets it done in the third round. That sounds like a pretty good prediction. What's up, Boxing History Made? Who do you got? AJ versus Usyk fight. I have AJ. I think that's a good challenge for him, though. I'm looking forward to that fight. We'll definitely be covering that one, and of course Tyson Fury versus Wilder about a month later. Undefeated in the last 19 fights, one draw in that time. Islam Mamedov coming into the ring, into the cage. Premis, 10-1, former champion. Of course, his one loss was to Michael Chandler when Chandler won the belt back from him. And there is Khabib Nurmagomedov in the corner of Islam. Jeez, that's weak as fuck. Good call, Robert. If not, he wins by decision. I can't wait. Oh, for AJ Uriah. I'm back. All right, welcome back, Billy. UFC is doing everything it forces fighters to form a union, and a class action is on the way. I agree, King James. And now they're a publicly traded company. So, as a shareholder, which I am, we'll have to decide how much of that are you willing to put up with for profit. And I'll tell you what, I'll buy shares in the UFC. I'll buy shares in the UFC and take less money, less profits and revenues if the fighters can get a bigger share of the pie. But you cannot just steal from them. You can't say you're an independent contractor, make them kits with their name on it, sell them, not give them any money, and then tell them they can't advertise their own stuff. All right, Premis 10-1, Islam Mamedov 19-1. Here we go. UFC is like WWE. Dana like Vince. Yep, he learned from him. Even though UFC is top dog, eventually the cracks will get bigger, just like WWE. All right, Pitbull by knockout, huh? Boxing history, man. All right, 19-1. Out of Dagestan, Russia, Islam Mamedov. Another one of these Khabib Nurmagomedov made fighters. UFC has better entrances than Bellator. They should have UFC-style walk-ins. All right, 10-1 as a professional, 6 submissions, 2 knockouts. He is the former Bellator lightweight champion of the world, Premis. Referee Blake Grice. Premis's only loss up to this point was Michael Chandler winning his title back from him. Michael Chandler, of course, now in the UFC. Wow, and a Bellator debut for Islam Mamedov, but I'm going to pick him to upset the former champion Premis tonight. I think he gets it done. Khabib, I promise, I only weigh 155. Huh. All right, here we go. Nice inside leg kick there from Mamedov. Remember, Premis landed a leg kick on Michael Chandler, which froze his leg up and finished Chandler in the first round with that hit, like that nerve just on the right spot. We'll see if he's able to land some leg kicks tonight on Mamedov. Nice exchange there. Oh, good inside leg kick there from Primus. Usman Nurmagomedov also coming up later, who's also trained with Khabib and Islam. They're getting quite a den coming out of Dagestan. Good body kick there from Mamedov. Oh, nice leg kick, or body kick from Premis. Nice 1-2 there from Mamedov. Oh, good right hook there from Premis. Oh, right hand over the top there from Mamedov when Premis lands that leg kick. Nice 1-2 from Premis, and Mamedov is going to clinch up and lands the knee to the body. Snake in the house. Gossip Girls. Chandler getting dusted versus Justin. I agree. What happened in the opening fight? Goiti Yamauchi knocked out Chris Wilkins. Hit him with a big right hand, I believe it was, and then ground and pounded him out. Oh, Mamedov, great reversal here. Gets the takedown. Premis has got some great jiu-jitsu, though. Oh, look at this move by Mamedov to straighten Premis's leg out when Premis goes. Oh, he's got an arm here, though. Premis looking for an arm bar. Mamedov staying very calm, though, when he's out. The level of wrestling of these Dagestanis is just absurd. Brent Primus, I mean, he has incredible jiu-jitsu. He's right up there in the top of the lightweight division in Bellator. Nice right hand there from Mamedov from the top. And he's decided to go right back into that guard as Mamedov. And Mike picked the same two fighters to win. Mike is right at my coattail. Bill is over round one. Yep. Started with a standing hammer fist. Oh, and Mamedov breaking the guard now. Open guard of Premis. But look at the marks on the back of Mamedov from those kicks from Premis earlier in the fight. Premis looking for a new omoplata. This would be a big submission. Islam is out. I mean, Israel's been trying to submit Islam for centuries now. I don't know if Brent Primus is going to be able to do it. Sorry, I know that was bad. Feel like having Khabib in your corner is a blessing and a curse. A lot of pressure to win there. Good point, Derp. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of good information, but yeah, probably a lot of pressure too. Well, yeah, it's a guy that's never lost. Oh, Primus looking for a gogoplata again. 12 seconds left. And he's not going to get it. It looks like Mamedov. Yeah, first 5 minutes of Islam Mamedov's Bellator career. I have him win in the first round against a former champion. Not a dominant round by any stretch. But good moments for both fighters. And Brent Primus's corner telling him, he's trying to stall, make him fight. He just wants to stall you out, pressure him. And the legendary DMX playing in between rounds. X gonna give it to him. can Primus give it to him in the second round, or will Islam Mamedov win the second round of his Bellator career or get his first finish? Nice inside leg kick from Mamedov to start off round 2. Oh, and Big John McCarthy gave Primus the first round. I can't argue too much. I thought it was pretty close. Flying knee from Mamedov. Primus clinching up here, though. Primus might go for the takedown here. Oh, beautiful elbow. Standing elbow in the clinch there from Brent Primus. I mean, Primus has faced just the top competition in Bellator. I actually pulling for Primus, but I picked Islam because I think he's going to win. Robert Kerrigan, 10-9 Mamedov. I agree, Robert. But like I said, I wouldn't hate it if the referees gave Primus the first round. It wasn't a blowout. And Mamedov's got the right underhook here. The biggest issue for Mamedov tonight in his wrestling might be that Brent Primus he's so much shorter. He's got a very low center of gravity. Look at where his hips are. He has much shorter legs. Primus actually has, I believe, the longer body. But he's got very short legs, which gives him a really low center of gravity. Nice knee to the body there from Mamedov. We had a guy on our team in judo that was like that. He's probably about 5'6" altogether anyways. But, I mean, just super short legs. It was really hard to get underneath him. Nice elbow standing there from Primus and knees to the thighs. Oh, Mamedov, speaking of judo. Nice Osotogari there, landing right in side control. Four dislikes. Charlo versus Castano boxing match from 2 weeks ago on Showtime. I have his fight of the night. This year in boxing. I still got to watch that, Bill. I'm glad you mentioned something. Oh, Gogo Plata attempt again here from Premis. And even though Mamedov just got the takedown, I do have Primus winning this round. I thought he had the more effective offense early. Yeah, and Mamedov just really not doing any damage here, though. Primus isolating anything Mamedov is trying here, going for his own submissions. That was a slick move by Mamedov to stay in position. You know, this position that Mamedov's in right now, George St. Pierre talked about this. It was actually the Gracie brothers on their YouTube channel breaking down how George St. Pierre keeps his positions. Not too far in and not too far back. There's kind of this sweet spot there to where you're not really finishing a lot of fights. Oh, and Primus, he's got the arm here. He's got hooks. Wow, he's really got a lot of pressure on that arm of Mamedov. That was a struggle to get out and a lot of energy. Mamedov is out. And Primus immediately just transitions into the omoplata. Yeah, and Mamedov just doing nothing in this round. I know he's on top. I know he's on top, but I agree with John McCarthy. He's just not... He's not scoring, and I'm not sure why we're not standing him up. Because I've heard a lot of people's arguments of not standing fighters up when there's a lack of action. I have not heard any good excuses for it. It's just not a street fight. It's not a bar fight. It's a sport. And, you know, nobody wants to sit and watch a guy lay on somebody for 4 minutes. Yeah, the offense is from Premis this round, and I'm going to give him the round. Me too, Bill. I think the dislikes are just some randoms who come here expecting you should be showing the pay-per-view. Yeah, that's what I figured, Derp Crunch. I think you're right. It was an all-action boxing match, no boring moments. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to watch that, Billy. Yep, Derp. All right. I got it a round apiece going into the third. And I would say from Islam Mamedov, though, I mean, if he's going to be an entertaining fighter that people want to watch, he's going to have to start causing some damage. There are judges that will put you over just based on control time on the ground, because there's a lot of these judges that just love ground control. But I think it's not as bad as it used to be. I think those guys are either they're learning or they're getting rid of them. 1919, Mamedov has no offense from top. I agree. Ken Shamrock was laid on somebody for 30 minutes. Yes, he did. Oh, nice leg kick from Mamedov out of the gate. Gets Primus off balance, and Mamedov immediately on top of Primus. Here in the third, Primus looking for the gogoplata, and Mamedov standing up and picking him up, but he's got to be careful here. Primus has got some wicked submissions. And Mamedov started training, they said, when he was 7 years old. Well, tonight, his fighting itch is boring as a 7-year itch. And you hear the boos from the crowd. Oh, Brent Premis. Oh, he might have. Oh, looking for the gogoplata there for Primus, but I don't think the referee can see sometimes some of these submissions because of the angles. Some of these submissions, it can be very hard watching on TV because they have one angle and it's covered. It's covered from the fighter itself or from the referee. Nobody wants to see two guys lay on each other 15 minutes unless you're Diego Sanchez and Josh Fabia. Where's Mads Burnell's fight? One more, and then Mads Burnell's versus Emmanuel Sanchez. I just don't understand why they're not standing him up. And now that I said, and here we go. Well, he gave him, I think he gave him a warning and said you have to get busy. But he is trying some ground and pound. Brent Premis is just not allowing it. Did they throw Steve Mazzagatti in here? Did somebody dust off Steve Mazzagatti and throw him in a Bellator main event card? Yeah, just a lot of booing here. This is bad for the sport. You have to call the fighters up when there's no action like this. It's just a bad look for the sport. And good elbow strike from the bottom from Primus. Mamedov doing literally absolutely nothing from the top. I mean, he's trying to break free. Primus just isolating everything. Primus going for a gogoplata here again. Except the singer of Metal Church, Mike Howe. Oh my goodness, when did that happen? Who in chat has ever had? Oh my God. Strickland is weighed out right now. If anyone is walking out right now, if anyone is interested. Oh, really? Oh, damn. Well, thank you. I think we're going to switch over real quick to Sean Strickland and Uriah Hall. And then we'll come back again. Does anybody have objections to that? Oh, Primus going for a leg lock here. We'll finish this last... an armbar attempt here for Primus. Look at Mamedov's arm turning red here. He's got some long arms, too. Primus twisting on it, too. I mean, good patience there to get out of her, Mamedov, but just, the guy's just not fighting. I mean, in Bellator, they're allowed to walk out with their own sponsors, right? So, you know, maybe Mamedov's gonna, maybe he's looking to get a sponsor from MyPillow because he's putting people to sleep. Yeah, that sucked. Is Gotti still a ref? Dana White hated him. I don't know if he does. Oh, it is definitely sad. All right, guys, we're going to switch over now to Sean Strickland and Uriah Hall, main event over in the UFC. Then we will come back over to Bellator. Anybody coming in? If I don't see their comments in the chat, if you guys could just explain to them what we're doing. I feel like that's the best move right now. And I want to see that fight. All right, I'm going to go with the underdog, Uriah Hall. I think he's actually a little over a 2-1 underdog tonight, but just hear about the ZZ Top guy died. Somebody said something in chat, but I didn't know about it until I heard it here in the chat. Right now, Son Pete ain't joining us just because another man is laying on him, trapping him for the last 8 weeks. That could be. Has he been around Dagestan lately? R.I.P. Dusty. Absolutely. Arcade says, let's go Uriah. All right, Uriah Hall, Sean Strickland, main event of the UFC, and then we will head back over to Bellator. As you got a great co-main event that'll be coming up over there too. All right, Uriah Hall, 7 years older, 37 years old. Sean Strickland, an inch taller at 6'1". But Hall has a 3.5-inch reach advantage, 79.5 inches. That's a long reach. Rolling me a fatty. Strickland decision. I'm going to go with Uriah Hall by knockout. Son Pizza wife got mad at him, doesn't want him on our chats, so I heard. Oh yeah, what's his wife that was getting upset? Was that his wife? Oh, Chris Lee's not here judging. Luckily, Junichiro, somebody took his place. All right, guys. From Las Vegas, Nevada, via Seattle, Washington, and Fights with Friends, it is the UFC Fight Night main event of the evening. Out of the blue corner, representing Corona, California. Please don't kick me off YouTube. That's really the name. A minus 200 favorite. 23-3 as a professional. He is the number 11th ranked middleweight in the world, Sean Strickland. Out of the red corner representing Queens, New York. He is a plus 180 underdog. 18 wins against 9 losses as a professional. He was the Ultimate Fighter runner-up and the number 8th ranked middleweight in the world, Uriah Hall. Song Peaches Dutch guy. There, I said it. You misspelled us. First round Dutch guy would get along with 2021, Mike. I don't know. Thought Dusty played Hank Hill's dad. Did he? All right, here we go. Sean Strickland, Uriah Hall. Herb Dean is the referee. Hank's dad was Cotton Hill, who had no shins. All right, here we go. Exchange of jabs to start the first round. Good jab there from Strickland. Oh, Strickland swinging for the fences early. Oh, good exchange there. Nice left hook there from Strickland. Both guys loading up, flat-footed. Good jab so far from Strickland. Like to see Hall to start to throw some leg kicks here. I don't think it's a good idea for him to just box with Strickland, and Strickland's kind of jabbing him up early here. Nice 1-2 there from Sean. Good jab there from Hall. Straight right from Strickland lands. Another good jab there from Strickland. Couple good jabs there from Strickland. I was a little surprised to see Hall such a big underdog come into this one. I thought the odds would have been closer to even and maybe even slightly in Hall's favor. Good jab there from Hall. Right, Hall's getting dominated. Well, it's early. Oh, good exchange of jabs. Hall can be a slow starter sometimes, too. And then he'll just explode. Yeah, Strickland's got a great jab tonight, though. Nice low leg kick from Hall. Now, finally, he's opening up with the kicks. He needs more of that. I made a comment on the chat with his wife sitting next to him. She seen comment, flipped out on him. Was the last thing he said in chat. He was, oh. Wow. Yep, douche guy. That's his name. Song Pizza was always cool to me. I'm rolling this blunt in his name. Oh, nice 1-2 there from Strickland. Good left hook from Strickland. Chasing Hall. 1-2 lands for Strickland. Hall on his back foot now. Hall looks a little off tonight. He's not sharp. He's not explosive. He's not throwing many leg kicks. Had a good calf kick earlier, but first round, pretty much all Sean Strickland right now. Good jab lands for Strickland. Oh, nice right hand for Sean. Another right hand. Good jab for Sean. Oh, nice right hook there for Hall. Hall might be warming up here now. Another good jab lands for Strickland. Oh, big 1-2 for Sean. Another good jab for Strickland. Hall just needs to be busier right now. Song Pizza never really existed. I like it. Disappeared after the night I was locked out of the channel. Oh, was that the last night he was here? Pete, I agree. I've never seen him again. Oh, nice. Jab and a right hook there from Strickland. Oh, nice right hook there from Strickland. Good body kick from Strickland. Nice left hook from Sean. He's really piecing Hall up in this first round. Good body kick from Hall, but his moments are few and far between. That was a good right from Hall. And a right hand to the body. Good jab from Strickland. Hall might not be able to win this round, but what he can do is gain a little respect. Because right now, Sean Strickland has no respect for him. Nice right hook there from Hall and a good straight left. Now he seems to be warming up. All right, first round is over with a 1-2 with the bell from Uriah Hall. Well, the last thing that happened with Song Pizza is he had been he'd been around for quite some time. He wasn't Dutch guy, but he had asked me for quite a while about a wrench, and usually I don't think I give it that quickly. For some reason, I gave it to him. Then I felt like he was abusing it in the chat. Well, I was getting reports from people coming in. So I took his wrench away temporarily so I could find out what was going on. And then he left and never came back. That's the way I remember it. So, confess Dutch guy started the COVID virus just to get back at Mike. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. All right, Uriah Hall, Sean Strickland, round 2. Strickland had a great first round. Hall started to warm up a little bit in the first round, but it didn't show us a lot early. Jab lands to open up here for Hall. Good jab lands for Sean. Hall looking much more limber now. Oh, nice left hook to the body. Right hand upstairs for Hall. Good jab there for Strickland. Another good jab. Hall answers with one of his own. 4:20 left in the second round. Another exchange of jabs. And you see significant strikes. Oh, nice left hook and a right hand from Strickland. Big combination from Sean Strickland. Flying knee attempt from Hall, but he is eating a plethora of shots right now. Wow. Hall is gun shy. Seems like it. Yeah, Kobe was tough, man. Wrench would serve me no purpose. I refuse to censor. That was funny. I'm not convinced Dutch guy invited me to Amsterdam so he could wear my skin. I did not expect that from you, Robert. That is hilarious. You could be right, man. You could be right. Nice knee to the body there from Hall. Well, you know, he'd been telling me that he wanted to hang out when he came to Seattle forever. You know, years back when we were friends. And then he started having all these weird interactions with me and kind of talking shit, you know, right before he was supposedly coming. Then by the time he was coming, it ended up we were scheduling a fight, and then he never shows up. So, yeah, it was weird. Nice 1-2 there from Hall. Good exchange. Good jab there from Strickland. Much better start here for Hall in the second round, though. Nice inside leg kick. Good right hand from Hall. But Strickland had a brutal combination there in the middle of the round. Good jab there from Strickland. You don't see those crazy explosions from Hall anymore. Like it seems like the spinning wheel kicks, the elbows, any of the, real extravagant striking, it seems to be missing from his game now. I know he is 37 years old, so maybe that has something to do with it. Nice little leg kick there from Hall. Strickland checked that a bit. Can you guys imagine if Uriah Hall was throwing a leg kick to Strickland? Strickland checked it and he broke his leg. I mean, knock on wood, but I'm going to kick people out for racist comments and spamming illegal streams. Those are good reasons to kick people out. I didn't see Dean. Dean in there? Okay, cut to the chase. Dean Hamper is the killer. Dean Hamper for President 2024. That's fine. That would be epic. Young David sabotaging his dad's YouTube page. That's next level. No, he doesn't have an egregious bone in him, I don't think. That would be shitty, but epic. Oh, side kick right to the boys. There from Sean Strickland. I mean, come on, Sean. What did Uriah Hall's groin ever do to you? Oh, yep, toes right in there. Right in there. Goal. Hall's going to walk it off. He's got 5 minutes. I don't think his fight's going anywhere. I think Dutch guy was mentally unstable. Maybe we aren't being fair. It's a real illness. It is. True, Rob. Exactly where are all the racists mixed up? Huh. All right, here we go. 40 seconds left in the second round. Good exchange there. Oh, nice low leg kick from Hall. He needs to do that more often. That was a brutal low leg kick. I don't understand why he doesn't continue to go to those. Good jab from Strickland. Good exchange. Strickland slightly ahead in significant strikes for this round. So far, I have him ahead because he had that, nice little leg kick there from Strickland and a front kick to the body. Good jab to the body there from Hall. Oh, there's the spinning kick to the body for Hall. And nice knee there from Strickland at the end. I think Strickland did enough that round, though, because I think he really... I don't think he rocked Hall, but he got him with some good shots in a couple of those combinations. Only boots people who talk ass on anyone who puts pineapple on pizza. That's pineapple and pizza's the worst, so is ham. They both suck. What? Oh, dude. The best three-topping pizza out there. Come on, pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapeno. And Uriah Hall's corner telling him, he says, this is your fight. He cannot beat you if you don't allow him. Oh, I don't totally agree with that, but what I will agree with is Sean Strickland is largely beating Uriah Hall because he's allowing him to do so. That much I can agree with. Like barbecue-based pizza. Yep. Pineapple and cashews. I've never had cashews on pizza. I don't need ham, period. No swine for me. Can respect that. Barbecue-based pizza's good, too. Yep. Oh, dude, Mod is great, Clavid. You're by me, by, like, Seattle, right? Yeah, Mod is awesome. Whenever I go to Mod, though, I get the white sauce with the grilled chicken, the spicy chicken sausage, and then cold artichoke hearts, cold pesto on top. Good jab there from Hall. Good right hand from Strickland. A front kick to the body there from Hall. There's a good jab from Hall. I mean, it's a very technical fight. Nice little back fist there from Strickland. But You know, like I said, Hall just needs to be busier. Good exchange of jabs there. Good jab to the body from Hall and a good low leg kick. Another good jab from Hall. But, you know, I thought Hall should have won the second. I gave it to Strickland because Hall just didn't do enough. I mean, yeah, Strickland had that good combination, but I think if Hall was busier, he could easily taken that round. Good jab from Strickland. He just needs to let his hands go. Good jab to the body there from Hall. Oh, nice 1-2 there from Strickland. Oh, and look at the Ochigari. Nice judo throw and into brutal ground and pound. Sean Strickland putting hands on Uriah Hall. Wow, violent ground and pound. Sean Strickland just about stopped Uriah Hall right there. And if he hadn't had such a veteran referee like Herb Dean here, it could have gotten stopped. Hall was using beef, black olives, and mushrooms. Best 3-topping pizza. Oh, that's pretty good. Just going to say that you're missing out on bacon. It's going to call in. That pizza's bomb too, Billy. Yep. Oh, and Sean Strickland with another takedown. Almost read a bad comment of it live. I love arcade too much. So I'll do so. Dutch guy's husband is trash. Oh, man. All right, Strickland with his arms around Hall's waist here. Nice knees to the back of the thighs. And Hall's got to be careful. He's gonna need a finish here pretty soon. Oh, and Hall really grabbing the top of the fence there. Nice takedown there from Strickland. And, well, I mean, Sean Strickland realized, once he realized that he could take Uriah Hall down, that was really a game changer. And 3 for 4 for the takedowns for Strickland. And he might be up 3 rounds to 0 here in another minute and 20 seconds. Terp is 3-0 in picks. Thank you, thank you. With that said, I think all animals can be gross if folks don't treat them good before harvesting. Agreed, Pete. Arcade, you with a new chick, by the way? Sometimes nothing beats a good 3-cheese pizza. Put a couple artichoke hearts on there. You don't need the meat, but yeah, put a couple some artichoke hearts on there. Some jalapenos. 3-cheese pizza's never wrong. I agree. Oh, Strickland's got the back. Got the back. Hooks in. Hall's in trouble here. I mean, he may fight this off, but he is not in this fight at this point. It's like Uriah Hall just didn't show up tonight. Yeah, 3 rounds to 0, Sean Strickland. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. More than a little disappointed, a lot disappointed in Uriah Hall tonight. I mean, if this is really all he's got left, maybe he should probably think about hanging up the gloves. And corner obviously frustrated here with Hall saying, you know, this guy poke you in the eyes, kicking the balls, whatever. It doesn't matter. Stay focused. Got some fire Florida Kush. Mike F. Pizza. Don't get me wrong. I like white sauce on my pizza sometimes, but that's not really a pizza. What? Oh, my God. Oh, you're sick. Oh, good kick there from Strickland. Thought we were talking ranch sauce. No, that Alfredo, man. Chicken Alfredo pizza. Another way you can do it is the chicken with bacon, artichoke hearts, jalapenos. Oh, now I'm getting hungry. Good jab there from Hall. Good exchange of jabs. And the biggest thing in this whole fight I don't understand is why Hall is not throwing the leg kicks. He's thrown basically 2 leg kicks that I could think of, and both of them were solid. I mean, you could tell both of them affected Strickland, and he just won't stay with him. Nice jab there from Strickland. And yeah, just, I don't know that I'm even all that impressed with Strickland tonight. He's had his moments and stuff. It's just been mostly an ineffective Uriah Hall tonight. Ranch on crust ain't bad. Oh. That's why we can't have nice things. Our chat always goes to weed, sperm, and Arcade's old lady. I've never had anchovy on pizza, actually. Ooh, pepperoni, bacon, and sausage, yeah. This mic isn't reading it. Good jab there from Hall, but just a few and far between here for Uriah Hall. Yeah, and both guys just jabbing. I mean, it's like a boxing match where the guys are just exchanging jabs here. We'll be back to Bellator here soon and get the... Oh, nice combination in the body there for Hall, though. I mean, it's not like Hall's corner isn't pushing him. Good job there, jab there from Hall, but... Strickland returns it, and yeah, both guys just not really doing anything great. And I apologize, guys. I really have to take a restroom break, though. That's how entertaining this fight is right now. But I'll be right back for the next round. Annie, let the dog out, please. All right, in between rounds here. Looks like nobody knocked anybody out here. One more round and then back to Bellator. Sean Strickland standing up in between rounds. Not really taking... he's not really taking a lot of instruction from his corner here either. I mean, I guess he's not really a whole lot going on for either one of these guys right now. All right, 33. Billy is Arcade using swinger code. Oh my God. Arcade will not trip and go down on your woman. Nice left hook there from Strickland. There's the low leg kick from Uriah. Finally in a double jab. I mean, was he waiting for the 5th round? Good low leg kick there from Hall. I mean, has there been a fighter that has had a more disappointing career from what we expected than Uriah Hall, though? Good exchange of hooks there. It's like the road... Oh, jeez, he's 37, but damn, right? Oh, nice knee to the body there from Hall. Shots few and far between from Hall, but when he makes the move, it's there. The low leg kicks, the knee to the body like he just done there, but he's just got to let go. Division record for sure. No setup for Uriah Hall. Oh, nice 1-2 from Strickland. Good right hand there from Hall. Left hook from Strickland and a 1-2. Oh, nice 1-2 and a left hook from Hall. Here he comes. They exchange right hooks. Good right hook there from Uriah. Oh, nice back fist from Strickland. He's been pretty effective with that tonight. And a good right hand from Strickland. And Hall's eye is swelling up now. His left eye looks like... Good right hook there from Hall, followed by a 1-2 from Strickland. And I just can't believe Uriah Hall allowed Sean Strickland to have a boxing match with him. You got a kick. He's got great kicks. What's up, Torn in the house? Good couple shots to the body there from Strickland. You see Hall wince there. Oh, big 1-2 and a left hook from Strickland. And Hall's has really not got much fight left in him right now. Shots to the body here from Strickland, and just a slow and steady pace. Sean Strickland tonight, just a little engine that could, but he continues to, because Uriah Hall right now is the little engine that can't, because he won't. Yes, Derp took a Gabby Garcia. We know. Oh, Jesus. Justin G versus Chandler at UFC 268 in November. Thoughts on it? Yeah, it should be a great fight, but I have Gaethje. Lion is eating the panther. Yep, Spoon Man, all your friends are brown and red. Another day in... Yeah, good to see you, Torin. Hope you're doing well, man. Right hook to the body there from Hall. And first headline in the UFC from Strickland. I'm not sure, even though he won, I'm not sure there's a whole lot coming left because that was not exactly exciting. All right, guys, we're going to shoot back over to Bellator. I think we know who won that one. Let's get back over to the real card. Like I said Bellator had the better card this week. UFC prelims were on fire. One of those first couple fights of the main card. Especially that Brian Barberena, Jason Wick card. I mean, that's probably our fight of the year up to this point. But that main event, not so much. Oh, good timing, Emmanuel Sanchez. Matt Burnell coming down to the cage right now. Beautiful timing. All right, guys, we are back to Bellator. Mads Burnell, former Cage Wars champion, world champion. All right, guys. Mads Burnell, Emmanuel Sanchez. Coming up, Emmanuel Sanchez. I mean, he is a tough out. That dude is a beast. You know, I got to live longer than Nancy Pelosi. DM you my number if you ever need to talk. Thanks, Billy, or I'll be mad. They're coming for us all. Sean wins. Sean versus Izzy. Oh, yeah. I don't think that's a performance that gets you a title fight. The issue is in the middleweight division in the UFC is how much more is there? All right, Emmanuel Sanchez tied for 7th most wins in the Bellator history book with 12. He is the number 2 ranked in the division. All right, Emmanuel Sanchez, 20-5 as a pro. Mads Burnell, 15-3. Sanchez, 3 years older at 30 years old, an inch taller at 5'9". All right, guys, out of the blue corner, 10 of his 15 wins by submission or knockout, 1 submission or 1 knockout, 9 submissions. Mads Burnell. Notable wins against David Weichel, Sam Cecilia, Daniel Strauss, Daniel Pineda, Henry Corrales. He is the number 2 ranked featherweight in Bellator. Emmanuel Sanchez. Jason Herzog, the referee over there. Looks like they stole him for this one from the UFC. I thought he was the best referee in the UFC. And Bellator may have the 2 best referees in the sport now. What does that say about the UFC? Referees don't want to judge over there. I mean, maybe I'm starting rumors, but maybe I'm not. Where's your Facebook Messenger, Mike? All right. Nice low leg kick there from Burnell. And good double jab there from Burnell. Hey, Torrin Brown, what do you think about everything going on with Conor, man? I mean, really going over, I'd like to get your opinion on it, but really going over the line with those comments. And I mean, I know you're, not a fan of Conor, Tony Ferguson fan. Oh, big combination there from Sanchez. Great uppercut there from Sanchez. Oh, beautiful left hook to the body there from Burnell and a good low leg kick. Nice 1-2 there from Sanchez. Good front kick to the body from Burnell. But, I mean, this is a big step up for Burnell. And he lands a good right hook over the top. Right hook there for Emmanuel Sanchez. Emmanuel Sanchez is a guy that puts on a torrid pace. And look at that 3-punch combination up top. Left hook to the body. Emmanuel Sanchez tearing it up right now. Oh, nice left uppercut from Burnell and a low leg kick. And you see Tyron Woodley taking on Jake Paul here on Showtime soon. You got to wonder, he's got a good relationship in the past, at least, with Scott Coker, former Strikeforce champion. You wonder if Woodley ends up over there after the Paul fight. Great combination there. Emmanuel Sanchez getting the better out of those, though. Same problem, Rom. Which one do I send request to, Torrin? You put a link to your Facebook profile if you don't mind, Torrin. Nice combination there from Sanchez. Oh, good combination upstairs and the right hook to the body. Left hook to the body from Burnell. Great exchanges here. Left hook, Sanchez. Oh, good combination. Look at the output for these two guys in this round. Big 1-2. And Burnell gets the takedown. Breaks it up with a slam. Good stuff there. And Matt Burnell, I mean, he is a submission master. Looking for the head and arm here. He's in the half guard of Emmanuel Sanchez. Emmanuel's got to get to his feet. This is not where he wants to be. Nice shot there from Matt Burnell. And he's up 1 foot, 2 foot. Oh, big left hook from Burnell and a left hook. Burnell not shy to exchange with Sanchez, though. And a beautiful combination for Emmanuel. Great right uppercut in the middle there. Wow. What an exchange. Double jab there for Emmanuel. Oh, great 1-2 there from Sanchez and a right hand. Wow, the hook and the uppercut behind it there for Sanchez. He is really starting to piece Burnell up. Good straight right there from Sanchez. I mean, you don't want to box with Emmanuel Sanchez. This guy has got great hands. Nice right hand for Emmanuel. Right uppercut. And Burnell again is going to shoot for the takedown, and he's able to get it. Oh, and he's got a bad cut open up. I don't know if Burnell caught him with his head coming in, but that left eye of Sanchez, he looks like, oh, wow. That looks like you ripped a piece out of where above his eyeball is. Hey, Torin, man, I'm really glad you came into the stream tonight. Sorry I didn't see that comment earlier in the stream. Man, this has been a really hard time for all of us. I don't think anybody here could say that it hasn't. But hey, I'd love to invite you to co-commentate with me tonight if you're up for it. Never had you call in before. So if you're interested, let me know. And I'll give you my number. I'm sure everybody would love to hear your voice too. Oh, beautiful combination there for Emmanuel. Great combination there for Sanchez. He is so busy. 1-2 in the left hook for Emmanuel. He is just a buzzsaw. Always been one of my favorite fighters in Bellator. And RK Chaos did all win with the $3 donation, making it an even 30. Thank you, sir. Oh, big right hand from Burnell. Good straight right for Emmanuel, and a jab with the elbow behind it lands for Sanchez. Oh, beautiful left hook to the body there from Burnell. Combination back for Emmanuel. And Burnell shoots for the takedown, and he gets it. Thank you, Arcade Chaos, for the donation. $3 donation, putting us at $30 even for the night. Hey, I'd like if you continue to talk with this, Torin. Nice left hook and an uppercut there for Emmanuel Sanchez. Great combination. What a heart on Mads Burnell, though. I mean, really a step up in competition. Did Hall win? No, sorry. Emmanuel Sanchez won a unanimous decision. Oh, Burnell, arms around the waist. This is a fight, a story. Two different stories in this fight. Whole different fight when it goes to the ground, and Burnell can get it there quickly. Beautiful combination there from Sanchez. Oh, nice right hand. Look at the standing elbows for Emmanuel. And a 1-2 for Burnell. And they exchange. They exchange combinations. And look at the smile on Burnell's face. He's enjoying this. 1-2 there from Sanchez and a right hand. Good low leg kick there from Mads Burnell. And now Emmanuel shoots for the takedown. Burns stops it easily. Spinning wheel kick right over the head of Mads Burnell. Wow. Yeah, Hall was dominated, man. Yeah, it was pretty sad. Oh, good jab and a right hook from Burnell. Burnell moving forward now. Emmanuel Sanchez has got a hell of a gas tank, though. Good left hook to the body there from Burnell. Good jab for Burnell, and it's Sanchez now that clinches. And Burnell shooting for another takedown and getting it inside the guard of Sanchez now. And the first round, Emmanuel Sanchez definitely won. Sanchez won the striking war in this one. But I feel like he may not have been busy enough to overcome all these takedowns, especially if Burnell's able to do some damage here on the ground. And Mads Burnell inside control here. Didn't sound like Hall showed up. No, that's a good way of putting it, is Hall didn't show up. And Uriah Hall, unfortunately, has had that issue of... Oh, a head and arm choke! This is deep for Mads Burnell, and Sanchez is out. Burnell has a majority of his wins by submission. Beautiful ground and pound there from Burnell. Emmanuel looking to use a Kimura to try to get to his feet there. Not able to get it, though. Good shot there from Burnell. And I have this around a piece, guys. I thought Emmanuel Sanchez did plenty to win the first round. In this round, Burnell, I thought, for the most part, he held his own on his feet. There's Kung Lei in the crowd. Elalay McFarlane. But I definitely think Mads Burnell, he like I said, he held his own. And then, the grappling and the takedowns, I think he did enough to get the second round. Whoever gets this round, I have them winning. All right, here we go, guys. Co-main event tonight. Emmanuel Sanchez versus Mads Burnell on deck. Aj McKee, Patricio Pitbull, easily the most anticipated match in Bellator history. Hall looked terrible in there. Yes, he did. All right, round 3, guys. It all comes down to this. And John McCarthy has Emmanuel Sanchez winning both rounds. I do disagree with him on this one, but nice 1-2 there from Sanchez. It's hard to say more than Big John McCarthy, though. So he's he's probably got a better perspective on that one than me, since he did write the book. And he literally wrote the book. Oh, Burnell's got hooks in. This is danger for Emmanuel Sanchez. Emmanuel Sanchez in the danger zone. Cheers, people. Oh, nice elbows there for Emmanuel Sanchez. to alcohol and bad decisions. 3:45 left here in the third. I forgot the time clock here. Oh, nice elbows from behind there from Sanchez. Sanchez getting back up. What a war. Different kind of war than... Oh, wow, and Emmanuel Sanchez, great transition. And he ends up on top in side control. And you seen a winch from Burnell there. And I wonder if he hurt his rib there. The way he winced, I don't know if anybody else caught it in the transition there. But I wonder if Mads Burnell, he's holding side, I wonder if he hurt his rib. Nice ground and pound here for Emmanuel Sanchez. A complete MMA fighter. And Burnell turns it around and transitions, and he's on top now. Back and forth. Oh, and Sanchez is up, but Burnell's got his arms around his waist. Looking to send Sanchez for a ride. Sanchez doing everything he can to fight off this takedown attempt here. And he gets it, but Sanchez putting the offense on. Robert and Bill are some really cool guys, you know. They say strangers will care for you more than your own blood and family. Well, hey, we are your fight family, Torrin Brown. Hey, anytime, man. Anytime, you know, and same thing with me on Facebook. You know, might just look up Michael Benedict. And when I get a chance, I will, I'll look you up, brother. But that's the MMA community, man. People that work hard, you know, and it's just my opinion. You know, people that work hard, people that bleed, people, just like the blood icon you put on there, are generally people that care. You know, we've seen struggles. Everybody in this group. I mean, we're kind of... a lot of us are kind of a bunch of misfit toys, man. But, you know, we get along and we're misfits together. I mean, we've told so many stories and opened up with some things on these streams. Oh, Burnell with the ground and pound. This is a very close third round here. Wow, and Emmanuel Sanchez trying to change the transition here. This is such a hard fight to score too, because you have striking versus grappling, and some of this is just going to come down to a judge's preference. And just seconds left. Mads Burnell on top here. Wow. Great back and forth fight. A different kind of back and forth than the Brian Barberena. Versus Jason Witt fight earlier, but a very exciting competitive fight. Guys, next up. Oh, look at that elbow on the replay from Sanchez. Wow. What a fight. I would say family is all you got. That's complete BS. Family can be the worst sometimes. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, man. I mean, I've definitely had my issues with my family, uh, my brother. A lot of people, maybe I shouldn't use this way of my own flesh and blood, but a lot of people will say he's kind of a piece of shit, and it would be hard to make a case different. Doesn't really care, about anybody but himself. Takes advantage of everyone's. Is stolen from my grandmother, and things like that, And I still love him, but somebody like that, and he gets the same right to do the same kinds of things that me and you do. Sometimes seems like that's not fair. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. I see people leaving the chat, guys. Aj McKee versus Patricio Pitbull up next. Likes our appointed MMA spokesman. Aj Burnell winning this. Dude, I think I do too. 29-28 is so close. Definitely my family's black sheep, but they accept who I am now. Only took 42 years. It's tough with family. Yeah, it definitely is. And you know how judgmental my family would be if I talked to them about even drinking, much less, marijuana or anything else. Unanimous decision. Mads Burnell wins it on all 3 cards. Wow, what a win. Moving to 16-3. I mean, to beat a guy like Emmanuel Sanchez, I mean, he's literally one of the best featherweights in Bellator history. I mean, we got another future star there, I think, in Mads Burnell. You don't beat Emmanuel Sanchez unless you are the elite of the elite. Billy Hughes, I don't really live in Los Angeles anymore. I'm in Chicago now. I've never been to the East Coast. But I've heard Chicago's pretty tough, man. I'm back. My little problem has been eradicated. It's Terps. Excited to hear the fights. Thank you, Theranos. Snap. Chicago is cool, too. I have a stepbrother there. Like Steve Harvey said, you don't need to be bothered with your family, but he said, you're gonna need a friend. Good point. Tyron needs to fight BKFC next. I was talking about, that's funny. Live and let learn. I was just talking to somebody about that the other day. We were just talking in a stream. I think it's the full-time MMA stream, if you guys know who he is. Who could use some love, by the way, as well. Chicago, not the East Coast, it's Midwest. Okay, yeah. So I guess it is Midwest. I have not seen a lot of the country, actually, Torrin. But, yeah, I should know that. I know it's a long-ass ways from Seattle, brother. All right, guys. Aj McKee. Patricio Pitbull. This Featherweight Grand Prix started well over a year ago. Tonight, the winner will walk away with the Featherweight Championship, the Featherweight Grand Prix Trophy, and a sack of cash with $1 million in it. Hard to do much better than that. Robert should have a talk show called Whiskey and Beer. Well, I'd watch it. Iceman going to BKF. Oh, not Chuck Liddell. No, he's a million years old. You in the city or the burbs? Oh, East Coast would be New York, Philly, Baltimore, New Jersey, burbs. Ah, I could start a whole new network where we all do shows on it. Ah, I think that was taken into context, Mac. Ah. All right, who's everybody got for this main event? We got the... We got the poll up there on the community page, guys. Just you got to scroll down a few posts, but you scroll down. You got Patricio Pitbull and Aj McKee. Who you think will win? Right now, Patricio Pitbull leading 58% to 42%, 44%. Pitbull by finish leading the way, followed by 24% AJ by finish. So at the end of the day, 68% of you see it as a finish. And I think that means we all win. And as you were saying before, Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul coming up on Showtime in the south suburbs of Orland Park. Oh, I guess Chuck commentated the BKFC fights, and they asked him how much it would take for him to get in there, and he said, I don't know, but if they're interested, let's talk and see what happens. Oh, that's horrible. I don't want to see Chuck fight anymore. I think that's Chuck's way of saying he doesn't want to fight, but he just doesn't want to say it. Well, if they give him enough money, I don't know. He could die, though. I mean, he's had some bad physical problems by a decision or a KO in the third round, Robert. Okay, I know roughly where about that is. Nice. Monster Bash pinballs. So I went, hey arcade, I went to the arcade today. Like I was saying with my daughter, I found a new Metallica pinball game. That was pretty fun. Serious about Chuck J. Digwell Woodley joined Bellator after Jake Paul fight. I think so. That's kind of what I was thinking, Billy. And he just said, I'm looking to go after a belt at some point. So is that in boxing or Bellator, I wonder? I would love to see Woodley and bare knuckle, though. Like somebody said, if he wins against Paul, or even if it's a good fight. And he just had a freaking battle with Vicente Luque, one of the best strikers in the UFC. Now you see Woodley on the back here, though. He looks slow, which he has in his last fight. His speed is diminished. That's something that throws me off a lot. Why Tyron Woodley's speed? He used to be an explosive fighter. Why is he so slow now? Bellator won today, in my opinion. Hey, and we haven't even had the main event. But yeah, I agree, Torin. There's some good fights. Didn't hear. I saw the headline about Chuck. Went to the arcade 2 days ago with my nephew. Played GT Moto. Came in first. Oh, nice. Mike put the Facebook link so Torin could put a request in. Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, Torin, go ahead. Here you go. Go ahead and put in a request, and then you can be in the group with all of us. Bellator 1, UFC had 2 great fights, though. Barberena versus Gorilla was fire. Oh, absolutely. 2. And the ladies fight, Ashley Yoder. God, and I don't know why I can't remember the name of the other lady, because Yoder actually lost. But that was a good fight, too. It's the only way I'll get to enjoy a bike, so it was fun. Nice. I've never ridden a motorbike. I've always kind of wanted to, but I've also been a little worried. I rode a dirt bike when I was like 8 or 9. My dad bought me a dirt bike, and I was a moron. I said I was not very old, and I got on this dirt bike, and in our backyard, and I thought, oh, it'll be okay to, in our backyard to just ride it for a second and not have a helmet on. Well, I hit the gas fast, and we had one of it, this was, oh man, like I said, I was 8 or 9, so this is probably 88, 87, 86, somewhere in there. And we had an old school clothesline. We didn't have a dryer, we hung our clothes up to dry, and I ran into this big ass metal clothesline. I mean, head first. I got clotheslined by the clothesline, and I have not gotten a bike since. Click that link, Torn will add you to the group. Nice. All right, I will make sure and accept it here. All right, you are in. Nice. All right, guys. Yeah, this has been a long time. Will the winner go to the UFC? Will the loser go to the UFC? I like the fact that Bellator is building their own thing and building their own talent. Aj McKee, if Aj McKee wins and he dominates, though, he's 27 years old, and honestly, he might be the best featherweight in the world. If Aj McKee wins tonight, I would like to see him face Max Holloway. Anybody in the UFC. Alexander Volkanovski, the champion there. Whoever. And either one of these guys. Same thing with Pitbull. If he wins it, dominate, I would love to see him face those guys. They would both definitely, thank you, Billy. Yeah, 26, Torrin Brown. Well, Aj McKee is 26. Yes, he is. Have you ever heard the song? I gotta look because it's in my playlist. Chris Stapleton. You ever heard of the Chris Stapleton song, Was It 26? Listen to that. It's talking about how hard 26 years old is, actually. So it says, he says it was 25 or was it 26? And I remember, those mid-20 years, they were very tough. I've thought the same way, Mike. I would love to see Aj McKee in the UFC. Oh, absolutely. He is very good. Second fastest finish or knockout in Bellator history, 8 seconds. Number 1 ranked at featherweight. Chris Stapleton is a great artist. Yeah, I wanted to see him. Well, I was trying to get tickets to see him, Billy, of course, before, they closed everything down, but 27 and 26. Well, Clavid knows I was locked up at age 26. Pitbull will be dominated from start to finish. Wow, that is a bold prediction, Derp. But, he's both of these guys' skill sets so close to equal. Age may be what makes the difference. I think Pitbull beats Alexander Volkanovski. I think he matches up with him very well. I didn't realize that, J Dig. I like Charlie Daniels too. I like a lot of different genres of music. I don't listen to a lot of country now, but yeah, Chris Stapleton's kind of a throwback, and that's what I grew up. That's all my mom listened to. All she still listens to. I grew up, listening to, of course, Johnny Cash and Clint Black, and the Oak Ridge Boys, Alan Jackson, all those old school country people. My grandpa's favorite artist was Waylon Jennings. I remember before he died going and seeing Waylon Jennings, and then we seen, I believe it was Riders in the Sky. Surprised. I want the easiest fight. I want Ryan Bader. Yeah. I like it, live and let learn. Yep, that's what he said. Right on, man. Keep your head up. I know my life was at 26. It was rough. But it's any consolation, I was most likely not to make it past 30 by my peers. You know, I'm really glad they didn't vote on things like that at my high school. Well, if they did, they didn't tell me. And, I guess it's quite possible because... I've mentioned it before. I was bullied. I was bullied in elementary. Started learning how to fight in middle school, and I became reactionary in high school. And probably a lot of people really hated me. I still had that. I still had that attitude that I was being defensive and I was standing up for myself. But it's like you look at it so many years back later, I was probably an asshole. So they probably didn't tell me. Oh, yeah, well, they don't call it the 27 Club for nothing. Ooh. Judge every day for a single mistake I made at 22. Yeah, we've talked about that, Billy. Max Holloway versus Pitbull would be a banger. Max Holloway against either one of these guys, I think, would be a banger. And, yeah, that's the thing. The winner could end up staying in Bellator and being offered more money. It could be the loser that ends up going to the UFC. And right now, Bellator may be the one to offer more money, though. Especially when you add in the fact that at Bellator, they can have all their sponsors. They can have all their walkout gear. They don't... they treat them better. It seems like... I don't know Scott Coker personally. It's a good chance that he'll be on this show before the end of the year. Because I have a friend talking to him. It's a good friend with Scott Coker, a good friend of mine. But, from everything I've heard, Scott Coker sounds like a really good guy and that he really cares about his fighters and stuff. And I'm not saying Dana's not. I mean, Dana takes all of the flack for the company. I mean, that's his job. And he gets paid a lot of money to do it. But, I mean, at the end of the day, there's somebody at WME that could come forth and say, hey, we're going to pay these guys more money. And that's just the way it is. I hate you. You got to see Waylon. Oh, yeah. Waylon Jennings is great, man. Here I am, 42, still rolling with life's punches. Making the best out of the worst. Pitbull versus Max would be fireworks for sure. Oh, hell yeah. Chunky's now labeled for life. Yep. Care less about Lewis versus Gone. Yeah, that's a strange interim title fight. I have a feeling that that fight could end up being very boring, too. It could end up going to Cyril Gane, and if Cyril Gane wins it, I'm going to say this right now. If Cyril Gane defeats Derek Lewis, it will be a very boring fight. If Derek Lewis defeats Cyril Gane, it will be an exciting fight. And I'd bet money on that. They're featherweight MAC 209, so 145. And listen to this crowd! A full crowd of beautiful, maskless faces screaming for the champion and the hometown hero, Aj McKee. 9 first-round finishes, 6 by knockout, 3 by submission. He's got a couple of them in this very tournament. 6 years ago at 21 years old, Aj McKee looked at Patricio Pitbull, and who was champion at the time, featherweight champion, said, "I'm coming for you." 6 years later, Emmanuel Sanchez is still undefeated, and 6 years later, Patricio Pitbull is still the featherweight champion. I doubt he thought it would take that long, but you can feel the anticipation. You can feel the resentment boiling up in Aj McKee. You can feel all of that energy, and he wants to let all that explode on Patricio Pitbull tonight and leave this cage with a strap full of gold, a big statue, and a sack full of cash. And not often you will hear a champion get booed like this, especially one as dominant as Patricio Pitbull. But when you're in the hometown of the challenger, sometimes that's what you get. I would rather see Lewis versus Francis. Oh, that's a hell of a fight, but I guess Francis wasn't ready yet, is what it sounds like. He wanted a little more time. And then they made the the champ is here. Patricio Pitbull coming down to the champ is here. The champ is here. There he is. Patricio Pitbull. Most dominant champion in Bellator history. Wish this fight would start, says Derp. I agree. Chael could do Dana's job. I think he would do well. I think Chael would end up breaking some laws and get in trouble, though, because he really likes to skirt the rules. Agree with that take on Gone Mike, 100%. Lewis needs to overcome the nerves of fighting at home. True, gotta be ruthless to fill Dana's shoes. Mike said Emmanuel Sanchez is still undefeated after 6 years. I'm hella confused. I said Emmanuel Sanchez? No, Aj McKee. Sorry. Chael would be great at Dana's job, but might be biased to the fighters he likes, but who wouldn't? Francis wants to box, and Dana ain't having it. Chael is awesome, period. Well, one of the worst things that Dana did, it's one thing to not let Francis box, but let's talk about what Dana White did to a fighter that's long retired, that's still on contract. George St. Pierre had a chance to box. I think it was probably against Oscar De La Hoya, possibly. And Dana White actually stepped in and said that he would sue to make sure that fight doesn't happen, and they dropped it. I don't care, Mike. Chiesa versus Vicente. I love Vicente Luque, man. That guy is fun to watch. Chill rules talk, trash talk. What's up, RW Stoning? Agree, Billy. I met him. He's the nicest, down-to-earth dude I've ever met as far as athletes go. Heard they're working on giving Tony Ferguson a fight at UFC 268. Yeah, I heard that too. I know, I know a lot of people want him to fight Conor, and for those people that say that he can't beat him, I think Tony Ferguson could beat him. I'm not saying he'd be a favorite, but I think he could beat him. Of course, Conor's going to be laid up for a while with the broken leg. I think UFC falls off the top without Dana, possibly. Here we are, the main event of the evening. The champion, Patricio Pitbull, 32-4. Aj McKee, undefeated, 17-0. Pitbull, 8 years older at 34. McKee, 4 inches taller at 5'10". And the big number is the reach. Aj McKee, an 8-inch reach advantage at 73.5 inches. All right, guys, here we go. It is the Bellator main event of the evening for the Bellator Featherweight Championship and the king of the Bellator Featherweight Grand Prix and $1 million. Brought to you by our premium members, Greg Brimstone, Milton Nelson, PBR Street Gang, Arcade Chaos, Billy Hughes, Brock Ellery, John Coffey, Phil D187, Chef Johnson, Yippee Kaye, and our newest member, Mac 209. Let's get it on! Out of the blue corner with notable wins over Darian Caldwell, Pat Kern, John McCappa. He is undefeated. The challenger, Aj McKee. What's up, Greg Brimstone? Look at these beautiful fans. Listen to these beautiful fans. Man, is it glad. Man, am I glad to have the fans back. The champ is here. And out of the red corner with notable wins over Emmanuel Sanchez, Juan Archuleta, Michael Chandler, Dan Weichel, Daniel Strauss, Henry Corrales. 6 of those title fights. He is the reigning, defending Bellator Featherweight Champion, Patricio Pitbull. Your referee will be Mike Beltran. And I don't know if you guys watched the press conference, but Patricio Pitbull left that press conference in a fuel of anger and rage. These two men do not like each other, and they are two of the top, not just the 2 best featherweights in Bellator, 2 of the best featherweights on the planet and to ever compete in our sport. Here we go! Pitbull in the red gloves, McKee in the blue. And McKee's reach, 8.5 reach, is evident early. Patricio, of course, will have to spread that gap. He is very good at getting inside the reach of a longer opponent, though. Wow, this crowd is insane right now. Side kick to the knee from McKee. This crowd looking to have their hometown hero crowned champion tonight, Aj McKee. Nice low leg kick for McKee. Very little that Pitbull hasn't seen in his long, illustrious career. Oh, and Pitbull catches the body kick, flips it around, and lands a good inside kick of his own. AJ's been talking smack. He's been getting big finishes. He's flashy. He's never faced anybody like Pitbull. A lot of feinting from the outside for McKee. Backing the champion up. AJ hesitant despite the reach advantage here. One mistake he knows can end his night. Oh, head kick for McKee and it lands! And the combination! And Pitbull is down! Pitbull is down and he is hurt! Knees to the body from AJ McKee and he's got a guillotine! AJ McKee sinking in a deep, deep guillotine! And he is out! Patricio Pitbull is out! AJ McKee is the Bellator Featherweight Champion! Remember this night! AJ McKee is the Bellator Featherweight Champion and the winner of the Bellator Grand Prix. Remember this night, I said it, a superstar is born. AJ McKee will be the biggest star in the featherweight division in all of MMA. I said it right now. Aj McKee will be the biggest star in the history of featherweight MMA, including Max Holloway. Remember this. Keep this recording. I will stand by it. Aj McKee will be a household name. He is the Bellator Featherweight Champion. He wins the Featherweight Grand Prix, and he goes home with a $250,000 purse and a $1 million win bonus. Is Oscar going to fight Vitor in fishnet stockings? I would pay more if he does. Braun panty match. Oh my goodness. McKee to the knee. That rhymes. Out of chat, student. Nighty night. Have a good one, King James. Later. KO for McKee. That choked him out. Yep, Mike and me both picked McKee. That rhymes. I told ya. It's over. What's up, Paulo Marquez? Wow is right, man. I called it, y'all. It's MMA. Robert says, what the hell? Right? Key walked through Pitbull like butter. You did, Derp. You said domination from start to finish. Hello, Mark Lars. Says, I saw him fight in Hawaii. Nice. Get Aj McKee to the big show. Hey, he's in the big show. Told Joe, what's up, Panhead Bob? Damn, my voice just went out listening to you, Mike. Yeah, I ain't going to be talking much tomorrow, I don't think. So awesome. Guess it's time for Pitbull to come on over to the UFC. Yep, I pinned it. You're right. Pitbull will be dominated. Dirt Crunch, Pitbull will be dominated from start to finish. That was crazy. Wow, you got to be happy for Aj McKee. Aj McKee Jr., of course, his dad will be in the cage. Is in the cage. Wow, and he put him unconscious. Who would have thought? I mean, there's some knowledgeable people in here that did say it was a finish. I did pick McKee. But, man, what? Wow, that's still incredible. And for a guy that has not faced loss in many, many years, I mean, Pitbull is absolutely shocked right now. I think he's asking. You can tell he's speaking in Portuguese, but he's asking what happens. He's making the motions of the guillotine. I'll be interested to hear what Pitbull has to say, but more importantly, what the new champ has to say, Aj McKee. AJ buying that Porsche. Yeah, Pitbull probably will come to the UFC, though, Torn. And AJ's probably going to get a shit ton of money. I mean, he already is right now, but he's going to get more. All right, fam, I'm out. Have a great night. It's an amazing tomorrow. Have a good one, Billy. Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here and always for being great as always. 1 minute, 57 seconds, the official time. And the $1 million Featherweight Grand Prix World Champion, AJ the Mercenary McKee. And streamers, there's the big ass check. And Patricio Pitbull respecting his opponent, the hug and a handshake, goes over and shakes the hand of Scott Coker. But now Aj McKee will get that interview. Let's listen in. You guys don't want to listen to me right now. You want to listen to the new champ.
Mr. Aj McKee. AJ, you just stopped a guy that has been the champion since you have been fighting in this cage. What does it feel like?
Man, all my dreams coming true. It's
Will
amazing.
the UFC have Aldo move back up to create? Ooh, I like it. Peace in the Middle East, Billy. That'll be great.
Talk to me about when you
Later, boys. Y'all have a good one. You too, Greg.
And the love that they were throwing down on you had to inspire you before you started.
It was surreal, man. Everybody, I appreciate y'all for coming out and supporting from the bottom of my heart. This is for y'all. This is for LA, baby. We bringing championships home. Let's go. Snickers, are y'all not satisfied? What's up? For real.
You don't need Snickers. You wrote yourself a check when you were a young man for $1 million. Well, Bellator just wrote you a check for $1 million, and you can now go cash.
I forgot about that. Aj McKee actually wrote himself a check for $1 million when he started
Man, when I first started
MMA.
in the tournament, I wanted like the 3rd pick, 4th pick, just so I could see where the bracket laid out. But God put something in my heart. He reminded me. He said, you are #1. So when I drew that #1, it showed me. It said, let them see who wants to fight you. And none of them wanted to step up.
You came into Bellator super hot, had some fights, but there was a fight that changed you. It was that fight in Ireland when all of a sudden you were tested and you came back a different fighter. What was it that changed you?
I'd say mentality, man. Mentality is key. You know, you got to put in the work. And my dad always tell me hard work beats talent. So if you got all the skill set in the world and you don't work hard, it's meaningless.
Well, let's talk about the skill set, because it was the head kick that started everything. You hit him to the head, and then you hit him with a beautiful left uppercut to put him on the deck. But then you started to celebrate.
Yeah, because I thought he was done, you know. I looked at him, and then I was just like, man, well, let's get on him again, you know. So, like they say, protect yourself at all times, and you got to stay on him until the ref stops it. So, I had to get back on him, like right on race.
When you grabbed that neck and you felt it, did you know that he was going out?
Yeah, I felt him go limp a little bit, so that's what kind of gave me it, you know what I mean? I knew he was already rocked, so when I felt him buckle a little bit, I was like, all right, that's it.
I want to tell you, that was a fantastic performance against an unbelievable champion. Congratulations on being the new featherweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bellator featherweight champion, AJ the Mercenary McKee.
No place that Aj McKee would rather become a world champion than this venue, the Forum in his backyard. And he said, especially after he and his dad fought here together at Bellator 228, he says a lot of greatness is taking
And the
place.
champagne. That is one excited man. That young man. He is going to be partying till the sun comes up.
Aj McKee is money, and he will indeed cash that one.
Now AJ McKee becomes AJ Money McKee tonight.
Of the gold. What a performance by AJ McKee, and for Patricio Pitbull, his record title.
I don't care what anybody says that $1 million ain't what it used to be. $1 million is $1 million.
He remains the lightweight champion, and he remains a Bellator MMA icon. But AJ,
Wonder if that $1 million check gets a nice California tax slapped on it, being that they fought in California. Ooh, good point. They should have fought in Nevada.
got the MMA game on lock, and he just locked up the biggest win of his career. And as we
That's the
mentioned,
only bad part about it. Look at Quentin Rampage Jackson
let's go back to the
in the cage. Congratulations. Good night, all. Have to go getting up early to go to Disney, new Star Wars Outer World Land. Trying to ride new ride of the Resistance. Have a good time, man. AJ Money.
Sometimes for one man to live his dream, another man's dream must die. And that's what happened tonight. And I feel bad for Patricio because he's been the king so long in Bellator. But sometimes...
Well, and that's a good saying. For one man to live his dream, sometimes another man's dream must die. Not generally in life, but in this sport, yes. That's the way it goes down. Hey, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. We had a couple of good UFC fights. Up to this point, I believe, fight of the year between Brian Barberena and the Manila Gorilla. I don't know why his name, Jason Witt. Excuse me. Yeah, fight of the night. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. Another couple of great fights. Goiti Yamauchi with an impressive victory here in Bellator. Mads Burnell with a huge victory over Emmanuel Sanchez in a highly entertaining fight. And then Aj McKee coming in here and dominating a champion that has been champion for a very, very long time, over 6 years. So it was a hell of a night. UFC and Bellator, and we stuck around. We got it all done. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I wish you guys all well. Wish you a good weekend, a good Sunday, a good rest of the week. Until I see you next time, as always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses next time.